Oh god, what the hell is happening? Oh no. Did it immediately break? Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, and good night to you all. When I hit the transition on the Streamlabs, everything went to shit immediately, so I started panicking. That's gonna be really fun to watch back, I think. Purely because I had no idea what the fuck was happening. Like, it genuinely was just like, it was frozen, I was like, oh shit. But now it's all good. It's functional, everything is set up. I have changed the sprint lobby so that it includes art because I was worried that it looked too boring. So you guys get to keep seeing all of my, like, weird fan art and shit. I say weird fan art, that's like, there's like 3 bits of Homestuck fan art in there and that's it. And possibly some Hoseki no Kuni art. Hey, Cetrium! Good day to you! So the plan for today is to, as I did on Tuesday and last Sunday, run a sprint lobby. I know there's already a sprint lobby running today. Well, technically this isn't a sprint lobby because I am here. But like, just run continuous sprints for the 2 hours because it means that I will get shit done. Y'all are gonna hold me accountable. I will get shit done. Because I have not gotten a whole lot of work done on this one shot in the last little bit. Unfortunately. Because I went through, I wrote up most of the clues and shit that will be needed for this one shot. And then, stopped. And so I need to go back through and add shit like character profiles and area descriptions and shit so that there's actually something to work with. So it's like, hey, this is what the fucking inn looks like. Here's an extra description of the murder scene, because that's probably important. Because I haven't actually described it in that much detail, so I'm gonna give it a little extra flavor text for the murder scene, some other flavor shit. There's a lot. There's a lot of bits that need to happen in there. It's a whole... Because how many words is this thing? This thing is currently 5,856 words long. Admittedly, that is including formatting, and I have a lot of columns and an ungodly amount of allows and unordered lists. So, if you remove the formatting, it's probably about maybe 5,000 flat. I'm gonna check, actually, because I think it'd be funny. How many words is this goddamn thing? Scroll, 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 scroll. It's so big. There's so many words in here. Dude. Let's see. How many words is that? It is 4,998 currently. So, nearly 1,000 words of formatting alone, and there's not that many @ links. I think there's actually no @ links, because it's complicated. So it's 1,000 words of formatting for all of these allows and quotes and unordered lists. It's mostly the lists, I'm pretty sure. It's 80% list. But I figure if I stream this, I will get shit done. But I can't show it because it's spoilers. Spoilers. So you just have to listen to me waffle about it and attempt not to spoil it, because that goes so well every time that happens. Because I mean, and the map isn't done either. Hey, good morning, I'm Joseph Bob. Good morning to you. The sprint is about to start right now. That's it. My alarm went off. Alright, we're gonna start a 15-minute sprint in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom. Starting a sprint, which can be spent getting ready. I need to do some coding. I'm gonna have to do some CSS at some point, because now I'm using code boxes. Because I needed a 3rd box style. I didn't want to make a container, and I was like, I'll just use a code box. It's horrific. It'd be fine if this theme wasn't a dark mode theme, so when I hit bold, you cannot read the text in the code box, because the code is a white box, and the bold makes it white text, and it's like, oh shit. So I need to do CSS on that at some point. I need to do other coding too. Not cold, cold mid 8. It's the cold mid. That's what we're dealing with CSS wise. It's a cold mid. I'm gonna see if that looks any better. That'll be better, I think. Going to start too. Hell yeah! Excellent timing. Okay, code. Oh, oops. I put a bunch of it in the bowl, doesn't supposed to be there. What is the 7 Tomes chapter about? Right. So 7 Tomes is a chapter in the World Anvil Discord. And its entire thing is we like fantasy. That's it. We love fantasy. We are big fantasy fans. And so we get around and sometimes we'll chat about stuff. We're not very talkative. That's always what I say up front, is that we're not very talkative. Even though there's a lot of people in the chapter, we're not very talkative. I probably need to do a clear out of inactive people at some point. But even then, like, I don't talk much in it, because I don't talk much. Oops. Oof. Hello! Welcome! You're in the middle of a 15-minute sprint. There is 11 minutes, 50 seconds on the clock. That way. That way for the clock. Boom. Okay. They're a bit small. I'm gonna have to do the coding on this. I can't read what it says. Oh, I already have the selector. Of course. You fool. The selector's already there. Oh, I can't read that if you put it there. Uh-oh. Hey, Dazzly Cat! Hey, Alexis! Welcome! Welcome. Hopefully both of you are having a lovely day. We're currently in the middle of a 15-minute sprint. 10 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. There we go. The first of many that will be run today, I believe. Background. What the fuck are the variables? What are the variables? Oh, just black. Ooh, that's interesting. Oh, that looks wild. Ooh, that was kind of cool, though. Have I used spoilers literally anywhere else on this page? I don't think I have. Yes, how go the words for everybody else? Because my words have not been good. So far. I plan to change that now. I hope to, at any rate. What if I do this instead? How will that work? Ooh, those look kind of cool. I need to fix the font size, though. Pixels. Wait, what's the regular font size? I usually don't work on like use the preset themes, but I picked one of them and now I'm trying to make it work for me. Which is going great. 16? Holy shit. Well. In pixels, but the font is wrong. It needs to be... What's the font? Barlow. How is that? Variable F3. Font family. The pre-gens. Everyone's doing their pre-generated characters. Ooh. I'm still on the fence of if I will do any for my one shot. Because it is, since I have decided exactly what the, because mine's definitely going to be 5e, because I don't play any other tabletop role-playing games. I could easily do pre-gens, I just haven't decided if I will yet. So I've just left that. That's a later in the month problem, I guess, once the actual meat of the mystery is complete. I think that's the plan anyway. There we go. Okay, that looks decent. Yeah, backstory for your dwarf monk today. Hell yeah. Oh my god, the bold's so big. That looks weird. That doesn't look correct. Something looks wrong with that. I don't know why it looks weird. Lots of clicky buttons in the sidebar. Hell yeah. I think I only have one clicky button so far, because I've put the boss's stat block in a spoiler, because it's big. It's very big. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put that in there. And we're not gonna deal with that problem. Eventually, I'll have to actually have, like, more clickies. Because I want to do a table of contents for this article, because there's a lot of shit going on. And then I want to figure out how to make it one of those weird ones that, like, scrolls. Because that'll be very useful for somebody. Okay. I don't remember how to do any of that. But that's not what's going to happen today. I don't want to do too much CSS. I just need to fix the code boxes so that they were readable. Because they weren't. But now I have a very neat little thing. I can't actually show that, I think. I could show that, but that would require me to fix my entire layout so you could see it, so I can't actually show it. But the boxes look neat. They're just the... what theme is this? The Eldritch Horror theme, and I've just made the code box look like the inside of a spoiler. Because I like that aesthetic. And I'm using that as the miniature character portraits. Not portraits, like profiles. And then somewhere else I'm gonna put the actual full character profiles for these characters. There are... How many characters are there in this thing? Jeez. How many are there? There's Detective, Innkeep, 2 patrons, the lady, the guard, the smith, and the wizard. Okay, so there's 8 of them. That's a lot of people. I don't know how I'm gonna have that laid out. I'll figure it out. Hi, Emily! It was already time for your stream. I mean, I only started... I'm supposed to give like 5 minutes before it actually starts on the hour. I only gave it like 2 minutes because I got distracted. That's in the sidebar means that's copied into the appropriate sheet. Ooh. Clicking all the buttons for fun. Clicking the buttons is very fun. I got to have fun because I was testing if my boss was beatable. The answer is yes. But it meant that I got to keep clicking, hey, how much damage does this boss deal? What's the dex save? And that was a lot of fun. I ran like 4 tests for that for that boss, and most of the time it went very poorly. Pro tip, don't fight the equivalent of a level 3 character when you are like 2 level 1 characters. Just don't do it. It's not a good idea. Dragon door! It goes well. It goes good. I'm getting somewhere, I think. Something is happening, for certain. Okay, so I got... Oh, shit. This bit... Oopsies, one of my eyes. Hell yeah. Okay, so there's that bit, and now I need the moida scene. I need to describe the moida. That is the correct form of it. No space. How many buildings? Where's my map? I have so many versions of this map. Where's my map? Right, because I haven't showed the in yet. Cool. Excellent. Body, and then it goes into the box. Oh, that's a weird space. Okay, so you have to no space below it, but space above it. That's weird. Okay, let's get that. Do the spell check as well, so I don't forget it. And I'll do all my words at the end, because it's way easier if I do them all at the end. Chuck another one in there. Yeah. Chuck that there. I don't know if I should use the word yourselves, because I would say themselves, I guess. Alright, and that's the end of the first 15-minute sprint, so if anyone wants to deposit words, feel free. Ugh. This looks awful in formatting, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to really fuddle with that one later. Because it looks kinda bad. Oh, I'll figure something out. big block of green, small patch of black, big block of green, small patch of black, big block of green. So many big blocks. You have 35 words for House Melis. Excellent. It's a good start. It's a good start to the day. At least I think so. I think it is a good start. I'm checking to make sure I cleaned out my requests from last time. Yep, we're good. Rearology. Oh, jeez. You know what I forgot? Like, I wrote all these clues, and then afterwards I did a one-shot on Friday with a couple of friends. And in doing so, I remembered that, hey, there's a skill in D&D 5th edition called Investigation. And I was like, oh, shit. So I've been writing an entire investigation using perception and, like, arcana. It's like, yo, investigation exists. You should be using that. Oh no, the chat isn't up. Shit, I knew I forgot something. I knew I forgot something on this layout. No! No! I remember this being an issue. Oh, beans. Where is it? There it is. Add source. Add existing source. Okay, now it should work. Maybe that looks wrong. Hold on. It's basically, I need to check. Let's just have it freeze for a second while I do this. There we go. I'd love to see clicky-clacky button layouts. I love clicky button layouts. I love to see it. Okay, so that is wrong. They are in the wrong spot. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. What is happening? Okay. There we go. Okay, it's being weird. It'll do. That should work now, I think. I hope. Because no, saying it should be correct, because it should be just using the same settings as the previous one. It's gonna break, isn't it? I have no idea. At this point, we find out when we find out. It'll break when it breaks. There we go. Alright, yes. Let's see it. Clicky clickies. Oh, that's a lot of clickies. Hell yeah. Oh, there's so many buttons. Oh, there are so many buttons. Oh. Oh. Yes. Oh, I love it. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, that's cool. There's so many. And you can hold on, you can rename what the roles are called. You can make the roles have text. Roles can have text. I need to fix the boss's stat sheet. Ah! I didn't know the roles could have text. Ah, I need it. How do I do it? How do I do it? Where's my stat blocks? Where are they hidden? I'm gonna make those roles have text, damn it. Nice roller. Roll it. Oh, the same way you do most of the stuff with the pipe. Okay. I didn't think to do that. I didn't even think to believe. Didn't think to believe it was possible. Oh god, I hate editing. I hate going into these. They're so bad to read. Okay, in that case, I'm gonna make that. Hit. Oh, and that's another 15-minute sprint started, so folks, time to get started doing work. Getting your stuff done. You have 106 words for House Mollusca. Excellent. Hey, DM Stretch. Welcome. Welcome. Good afternoon. We'll say afternoon. We'll call it the afternoon. Hi, Day! What, why are you so surprised? It's not like I always do this. Hello. I go lurkers go Khajiiting around. Hell yeah, get that Khajiit on. Hit force damage. Force damage. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see the damage. Radiant. Damage. Actually, not in a min. Someone's popping around to pick some stuff up. Ah! Oh, no. It's not my afternoon. It was DM Stretch's afternoon. I was doing the math real quick, and I was like, I'm plus 10 now, so it should be, like, noonish in the UK. It's 10 p.m. here. It is in the evening. It ain't my morning. Ooh. It ain't my morning, it ain't my afternoon. Ah! Beep, beep. To hit. To hit. To hit. Hoping this will look remotely decent. Damage. You've captured Elizabeth. I did notice that. I did see you captured Elizabeth. Hopefully you're having fun. Alright, save that, and that should work. Let's see how that looks. Ah, that looks decent. That should look good. That isn't something I can count for words, but it is something. Yeah. Well, yeah, 10 p.m. It's 10:30. 10:26 at the time you'd asked. It's, you know, it's a time. We'll look and get ready for the session in a bit. Hell yeah! D&D. Okay, now that I've fixed the stat blocks again. The 7th time I've had to fix those. I can now... What am I up to? When is the next flavor text needed? I need to add character descriptions for Lucio and Zawern. I need to rename Zawern. I can't handle his name. I can't handle this man's name. I need a name for an elf. I need a different name for... No, he's an Eladrin. He's not an elf, he's an Eladrin. Distinction. Don't know why the hell I picked Zawern, because I can't say it. It's not a good name. What letters are already taken? I need to make a note. And I grabbed the piece of paper and it's a mess. This is a... Ooh. Hold on. I'll show the mess of the pages. I need to hold it so that you don't see the bit. Basically, I was doing the test for to see if the boss was functional, and I wrote it down. I was writing out a list of, like, you know, someone used Sacred Flame. Like, I had like a cleric playing in the test, and I was like, okay, Sacred Flame didn't hit. The fighter used a longsword and hit for 9 damage. Then someone used Eldritch Blast and did 10 damage. There was shit like that, and I was like, oh god. With Chaos, I can't really use that piece of paper to make a note. But I think I'll remember which letters I need to avoid. Time to get some work done, that's the time. That's the way. 10 p.m, it's time to get shit done. Haven't played this campaign in 2 months. Excellent! Have fun! It's gonna be awesome. Playing game's gonna be awesome! Maybe call them Panaris. Can't do Panaris. Bruh, I need some names. What's your name, dude? I'll rename him later. I'll rename him during the break. I will fix Zawern. Where do I put these descriptors? Probably put them in the thing above, right? Smurf. Hell yeah. Alright. So. Señoritas. Is pompous the word I want? I don't know if pompous is the vibe. Is he pompous? That's extremely unhelpful. That is incredibly unhelpful. I'm trying to find what could pomp mean. But no, pompous is not the word I want. I think it's just arrogant. I was calling it a night early, so I will too. Get up at 5:30 anyways. Ew. Gross. Oh, yep. Right, see you all. Thank you for dropping by. Hopefully you get some time to get some work done tomorrow. What else can I say about him in the quickest way possible? Stuff has been sorted. Excellent. This is gonna be so tiny. There's not so much to say. There's so much to say about this guy, and yet there's only like a teeny bit. It's a teensy. Apparently you're a dragon-type Pokemon according to BuzzFeed. Are you and Elizabeth doing BuzzFeed quizzes currently? Is that what you're doing? Incredible. I mean, dragons are cool. I see no problem with this. Oh, that's the reason it looks weird, because there's no padding. Shit. I didn't see his ass. Alright, valid. Valid thing to do. Valid thing to do. Apparently you're a water type. Okay, we got a dragon and a water type. Incredible. Welcome, by the way. Hopefully you two are having fun. Just bullshit. Oh no. Oh dear. How do I describe this douchebag? This fucking guy. Bro, what's your deal? How far art thou described? Describe it? Because I know what his character is. I'm just like, how do you describe this guy? Ah, jeez. That's a way to do it. That's a way. It gives him something like an arc. It's not an arc. But it gives him something that he's doing. In that set of situations. There's a gap. Finish up the D&D you played in 2 weeks ago tonight, starting at 1 AM your time. Oh no. Oh dear. That's way too early. That's way too early. No, or late, rather. But then again, I do the same kind of thing. I have never heard of sleep. Excuse me. And that's why both yesterday and today, whenever I hit start stream and then I just yawn. And then I get it out of my system and now I'm not tired anymore. I promise I'll nap. Tomorrow I will nap. I'm trying to fix my sleep schedule slowly. It'll work. Who needs sleep anyway? Exactly. Who needs sleep? See word. Him. Hi. I immediately wrote Heim. Eladrin. There we go. You have just have shame energy. Exactly. Well, I mean, you say that, but then I usually don't fall asleep until like 3 in the morning anyway, and I finish stream at midnight, so that's not how energy works. That's a me problem. This schedule is so fucked. Thank you for having it. Thank you for having a job. Yeah. Yeah. That's the reason I can't do long Sunday streams anymore, because I have to get up at 7:30 tomorrow in order to pick up catalogs for the job that I get paid a dirt for. I love it. Your sleep schedule. Yeah. My sleep schedule's been busted at the very least since uni finished last year. And much more besides. It has been ruined for years. I used to stay up until like 5 AM back in year 7, which was very good, but ooh. Oh no. Oh no no. It went very badly. I might join the Discord after the stream. I might. I may do that. Is it a violin? What's his instrument? So, what is it? I didn't take a thing of him. Fuck. I forgot to take the screenshot of my boy. No. My boy. That's a skateboarding. I'm wording. I'm getting there. I forgot 2 entire people. Oh my god. But that is a violin. I can confirm. It's a violin. Filling up his stats long. Go dice! Go dice! Go dice! Alright, let's see how these little things looked. Can't believe I forgot the bard and the wizard. Yes, they're similar lengths. I got it. Which ones have I put in spell check after they've done the investigation? Okay, so I need to put these 2 in spell check, which I'm using as my word count. Oh no, because Stork was done earlier. According to the measuring sign, the 5th has lost. That's incorrect. That's impossible. That's not how this works. That ain't factual. False. Incorrect. Lies. Slander. Hell yeah. I like my side art. These are basically all of the art highlights of art that I know is good. It's possibly missing something, but I don't remember what. No, it has all my recent art. It doesn't have the map yet, obviously, because why would it have the map? That'd be weird. The map isn't done yet. That's the end of another 15-minute sprint, so if anyone has words, you may deposit. Can you sue them for slander? They probably have parody satire defense. Probably. That's usually how this works, yeah? Oh boy. Alright. How many words do I have? I have 230! Excellent. Cool. Bowler. I love it. I love to be productive and get words done. 52 words for House Melis. Excellent. What's the angle for this lady? I don't know what the angle is. This is a very difficult pose to angle. Maybe like that. That might be a good angle for it. I mean, that's just so much fun and distracting. Yeah, a little bit. A little distracting. Okay, that's one screenshot. Now I need the other boy, Zerwern, who will get a new name during this break. Because I cannot pronounce it for some reason, because is impossible for a non-Runic dialect. It sounds bad. There we go. Alright. I've got everyone's things. Now I need his name. I know nothing about Eladrin. I don't know why the hell I made him an Eladrin. I'm not entirely clear. I do not remember my reasoning. I also, because I don't know anything. How do these work? I think I'm thinking of high elves. It's like, what the fuck's a high elf? Oh, fuck. Oh, no shit. I think technically my first ever D&D character was a high elf, but I don't actually remember if that was correct. I think she was I don't remember. I'm unclear on her status in general, because she's not a character. So she did not get absorbed into memory properly, even though I've played her in 2 separate things. I don't know anything about her. Because I played her in the arena, and then I played her in a one-shot where I don't remember what happened. I think we had to do a religious sermon, and that went extremely poorly, and she was just face-palming in the background. She was just going, ugh, having a crisis. This happens a lot. How do you get named? Names? Hello? Names. Nope. You create a new sprint time that has sprint and break times. Ooh. Complete with sound effects, so you can just leave it running. Use Dark stuff you create and unspoon and add your own bits to it. Nice! Hell yeah. I'm just using Permatroid because I'm not techie enough to make my own, or like, to edit any of that, like, funky program stuff. I'm just like, yeah, I'll just leave this going. The downside is that I've made it huge, and there's no room for anything. When I make it huge, it's like, there's no room for nothing. Qualis, maybe? Qualis is not an awful name. Qualis. That's a lot of K names. There's only one K name. She says 2 of them. Qua. No, it's all good. I'm happy to keep using Permatroid. Permatroid functions enough for my purposes. I don't even usually run sprints. I'm only doing it because, well, because we're doing Adventure April and I need the extra motivation, and there's nothing else I can put on the screen because everything in this article is spoilers. Oh, just the sound effects are just blowing me off my chair. They might. Considering how I reacted to an innocent little spider, I would probably just go flying. And I don't need that. I'm happy with just like a thing. It does what it needs to do for me, most of the time. I'm feeling Qualis. I think I'm feeling Qualis. But I'll probably change his name at the end, because it'll be easier that way. Boom. Now 15-minute sprint is on the clock for folks who do be sprinting along. Where am I up to? Here we go. I need to describe the castle now. I might just describe it as Dalburn Castle, actually. It's probably better. Or Dalbin, if I want to be funky about it. And at the end of the sprint is cheering when Darth used. End of break is like back to work. Ah, okay. Fair enough. I'm still like I'm comfortable using Permatrade because it functions enough to do. I don't need to do whiz bang stuff. And I usually remind people that a sprint's finished. So I'm the person cracking the whip. I don't have a ruler that snaps. But I'm the one doing it. East. Is it a town or a city? I haven't decided. Oh, I can bring back the guy. Yes, my man. He gets to have an appearance. Yes. Ah, I'm so happy for him. I'm so happy for him. The guy is not gonna have a good time. Rough stuff for my boy. Yeah, your time to write. You can rest now as you throw a voice filter. If it works, it works. And it does work. It definitely always catches me off guard when sometimes I leave the stream on the background. I'm like, oh, someone's speaking. Is he an orc or a half-orc? Did I specify? Half-orc. Oops, so pretty cool. Hell yeah. You're gonna find the right belt though. Oh, I can imagine. There'd be so many just like ding bells like no, I need that's not even close, but like, you know. You need a different type of bell. Oh, I wish I had all of like my grandma has like 50 bells. They all sound different. I was like, oh Jesus, there are so many of them though. Receiving guests. I just came up for the first time in 3 days. The sun. Yeah, honestly, it does feel like that sometimes. It was briefly sunny this afternoon when I was out gardening. And I was like, oh wow, sunshine? But it didn't even get to where I was. Like, the sun was not actually hitting anywhere that I was standing. I was like, uh-huh. The angle is just like, no sun anywhere in the backyard. I'm like, I am in the whack ass. Like, you don't get shit in the side. Hey! I'm doing good, nerd. Yeah. Hell yeah. I'm doing good. How are you? How are you doing? Hopefully well, nerd. You ain't a nerd. No, you're definitely a nerd. Never played D&D before. Oh, no, never. Never. Not once. Not a once. Not that one time 2 weeks ago. That wasn't you. Nor was it you all of last year. No, that was somebody else. Not a nerd. The evil taste star. It burns. It burns. Ah, it burns. Moita. there on? I can type. Or are there on? Yeah. Boom. That's stop one. Oh, jeez. Okay. Paragraph 2. It's a keep, isn't it? Keep stores side. Nothing will be. Foyer? Foyer? Not to open the window to get some fresh air into your room, but you have a playground 20 meters away, and children can be so incredibly loud. Yeah, that doesn't sound fun at all. That sounds rather frustrating. Oh. We sometimes get that because there's a park not too far away, and an athletics track not too far away either. So on some days you can just hear like kids cheering on their friends in like races. And you're like, oh god, no, stop, shush. At that point you just close the door and walk away. When you close the window and walk away. Orange. Just make it is, because it looks weird when it's it. Junior athletic? How dare they? How dare they be loud? How dare they be loud while doing it? And then there's a BMX track too, and sometimes you can hear the alert that goes off when they release the bike. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that. You can hear like the muffle of the announcer at either the tracks going like, doing shit like that, and you're like, oh my god. There's a lot of noise. And then like the footy goes on the oval, and footy, well, it's currently footy, but not, cricket's usually quieter. Footy gets loud. Footy loves to be loud. Footy loves to be loud. What the hell is that person? What is her goal? What is her actual job? I don't think Chief of Staff is the job that I think it's supposed to mean. I don't... That's not what Chief of Staff means. That is not her job. Ugh. I mean, it makes sense, but then I reused her again, so she's not both of those. She can only be one of them. And her security? Oh boy. Oh boy. God, I wish Wikipedia was blinding white. Ugh. No, I'm not really looking for that. I'm looking for people that literally guard buildings, dude. That's literally what we're working towards. We want people that guard the building. But then why would she know about the thing? Well, I guess she has to know because he has to keep leaving. Yeah, we'll accept that. We'll make that the reasoning. She has to know because he has to keep leaving. I mean, she can be a chief of staff and a guard. I guess. Royal Guard, here we go. Here we go. Technically it's not royal, they're nobles, but still. Protective service agencies, okay. But it's the only time, so you have to leave. Alright, see you, Setrum! Thank you for stopping by. Have a lovely time in the D&Ds. Woo! God, the entire color temperature of the camera changes when I have Wikipedia open. It's just like, wah. Blindingly white. Wah. Oh boy. Oh boy. Having more buttons is a bit of work. A bit of work. Yay! Is Delian? Oh, Delian's here. I didn't notice. I completely skipped over because Delian didn't say hi. Delian just went straight into a conversation. Hi, Delian. And yeah, congrats on Shortlist. Congrats to everyone who made Shortlist. Apparently the minimum for Premier League was 39 likes, and I'm like, that's more than I have ever received on anything that I've ever done. Holy shit. That may technically be untrue, but it's close. The spirit of it is true. It's like, holy shit. Oh, oh no no. Oh no 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 no. I'll find out in the break how close I was, but I wasn't close at all. I had like 25 or 6. But I did a good article, so I'll accept it. I think it's my second most liked that I've ever done. I'm like, holy shit. My god. We're one competition article away from knocking out the smugglers article off of my top likes. I'm like, please just get rid of it. Kick its ass. And her head guard. What's this? Are the game is getting serious. A little. You have graced us with your presence on this fine sunny Sunday, and we are grateful for it. We are grateful for the gracing presences. I'll describe their species in the thing. I'm possibly describing this in way too much detail, but I don't know how to not do that. I've never heard of brevity. That's the end of the 15-minute sprint, so if anyone was writing and wants to deposit words, feel free. I will grab these and see how much that was, but not much. Oops, that's not spaced out properly. Because that was 170 words. Okay, cool. But I'll deposit those at the end. I was checking how many likes did I get on that article in the end. Priha Coral, second most liked article I've ever had. And it has 27 likes on that article. That's a lot of likes. more than most. And then how many do I have on the other one? Because Ankin has a lot because it was a winner, so it got a winner's showcase. 31. So I almost got more likes on the Coral article than I did on an article that won a challenge. Which is a little bit weird, but to be fair, I do like the Pariha article quite a lot, so I'm proud of that. I was 12 likes off from getting into the shortlist, and that is reasonable. 70 words for house melees, excellent. And you're off to make breakfast. The household has awakened. Hell yeah, have a nice breakfast. Have a delicious breakfast. Oh gosh. I do like the Pariha article a lot. I'm a fan of it. If I'm allowed to be proud of myself for once, I think it's one of my best articles. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy with how that went. So hey, no win, all good. See ya, Daz. See ya. So I'll take this Pariha article and I will be proud of it, damn it. And then I go from writing the Pariha article to writing this way too long one-shot article, which isn't even set in Tiyumara or even a Savla to deep cut. It's set in a new setting. I'm like, good job. You nailed it. Really building on what you've done. Illegal. Probably should actually put those in columns, actually. That's probably a good idea. I'm gonna check these people in columns. I can remove that because I remember she's a half-elf now. At least I would assume I remember she's a half-elf. Okay, how did that look? Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Why does it look like that? That looks extremely weird. Why does it look like that? Why does it look like that? Why does it look like that? Oh, there's a gap in there. Why is there a gap in there? Wrong spot to put a gap. There we go. Now it's fixed. They are different lengths. That's unfortunate. I might be able to fix that. Unclear. We'll see. We'll see if I can fix that. I'm up. See you, GM! Thank you for stopping by. Have a lovely day. Oh, jeez. What the may often overlooked thing is gonna be? The what? I mean... I have no idea. If... Because I didn't see the stream, so I didn't hear the discussion that I assume was had about what May's challenge is gonna be. Given that the plant challenge came a little bit out of nowhere for me, because I did not even think of plants, and that was kind of a people don't usually think about this prompt. I have no clue what often overlooked is gonna be. Maybe it's like a building or something. I can go with a building. I'm happy to do another building. My tower was like cool. That's not a 15-minute sprint on the clock. Woo! Yes, the side art has Homestuck, because I have like the 3 Homestuck arts that are good, and I put them in there. Okay. Actually, how many did I put in there? I put in, yeah, 3. 3 Homestucks. 3 singular solitary Homestucks. Hobbits. People look over hobbits. They do. That is true. That is very true. Something often overlooked in world building. Okay. Building. I'm not placing a solid bet on that, but buildings, maybe? Architecture? Clothing? Well, we don't want to go full elven shoes. We don't want to go full into it. I can't think of anything else. I'm trying to think of templates, and I'm immediately drawing a blank because I don't use half of them. Materials, maybe? No, I don't know. Oh, vehicle! Oh, Jesus, not a vehicle again. Please, God. If it's a vehicle prompt, I'm just gonna write about a boat. I will not be stopped. I will write about a boat. Every time, I will write about a boat. I've written about, like, one non-boat vehicle. Ever. And it was, like, a carriage. It's always boats. A carriage. It's like a boat, but on land and on wheels. Boats. Technology. Technology would be a good one too, wouldn't it? Also, hey Sable! Isn't it really, like, late for you? Or early? Time-wise? Isn't it just an awful time zone for you presently? I'm trying to do the math, and the math does not speak well of that time. It's like, what, 4 in the morning? It's your guess. Technology is a good guess, though. Yeah, vehicles can be annoying. I did have that problem. Because whenever they ask for vehicles, I write about boats. 6 AM. I wasn't far off. I got surprisingly close. It would have been 4 AM a month ago. As of a month ago, it would have been 4 in the morning. So I was that close. Hello, welcome. Bright and early. Oof. Alright, I've given the pronouns. Put the pronouns with the lady. Took sniffle naps throughout the day. Right, because of the Inner Sanctum meeting. Yeah, because that was... like 11 AM? I don't remember when the IS meeting was. Because I didn't go, obviously, because I'm not Inner Sanctum. It was an interesting time slot. Different times of view. It is currently 11:08, so it is 11 PM in the evening. Tech could be interesting. I don't think I've written about many techs. I think I wrote about portals once. I wrote about, like, magic portals, which don't even work. I need to edit that article, because it's technically not true anymore. There is a functional portal, it's just in the ocean. And uses a different thing. I can't afford Sanctum. I can't afford that. It's like $130 a year to be a Grandmaster, and I get a gift discount. I don't earn enough. I earn like $14 a week. I've never earned enough money for this. Maybe a sprint lobby instead of Sable's World Forge. Depends how tired you are. That's completely reasonable. How do I explain that her dad was not a tiefling? Shit. It's on a Patreon, that's how I pay for it. That's fair. I do have a Patreon, but it got unlaunched because I didn't touch it for like 6 months. Because I launched it when they changed the price structure, and then I didn't do anything with it. It's extremely out of date, and I need to fix it at some point. That or just take commissions. I keep meaning to do both of those things, and then I don't. Whoops. Oopsie daisies. Decisions. What sort of descriptions am I giving these people? That doesn't look like a space. It's apparently a space. Wow. It does not look like a space because of how that is, like, weighted. Ugh. That's the way. What's the personality vibe? What's the vibe? Thing. That's a description. The character. Boom. Okay, let's see how those format out. Pretty well. Decent format out. Reminder to hydrate. I've decided to be the reminder this time. Remember to hydrate. Water is good. I need maybe one more dot point. That might help. I'm gonna have to go back through all these anyway, so I might leave that for later. Eyeballs. Oh shit. Copy that properly, please. Oop, that's the wrong tab. Hydrate. Posture check. Yes, posture check. Straighten up your back, drink your water. Hail, hydrate. Woo. That's the way. Boom. Done and done. Maybe. Previous report. Oops, that's an ordered list. Unordered list, please. Another hydrate. Ah, jeez. Of Rhiannon. Spell the name properly. Paid for it. Fair enough. Fair enough. Done. I'm drinking even more water. Okay, that should now format out properly. God damn it. Excellent. Cool. Does there need to be a... Yes, there does need to be a dismount from this. Dismount? Yeah, sure. That's basically the word. It needs to be a dismount for this section. But he needs space. Probably should. Emily, Bob, and Dalian. Congrats on the shortlist! Woo! Everyone is sad about the shortlist. It was very competitive this time around. I've never seen competition likes that high. It's wild. Why is it capitalized H? Don't do that. Don't capitalize the H. It's a lowercase home. It was brutal. Yeah. Definitely. Like, I didn't even share it a second time because I was like, I'm not gonna get into that Premier League shortlist is cutthroat. I'm not getting in there. So I just let it roll past. I was like, everyone else has fun out there. I'm out here. I'm chilling. No. Shadow of. Really, we're really late. I mean, at some point, those become the same thing. Isn't that how it usually works? Eventually, late, early, same thing. Both. Timing was not good. Yeah. Darn. But sleep good. Up this rant since 4 a.m. Oh boy. Excellent. This interview was also again about 10 a.m. Fair estimate. Fair estimate. Just after sleep schedule day. You're up too soon, then can you talk about 5? They've been up since 5:30 a.m. That's too early. That's too darn early. Too darn early. Okay. I'll copy this bit. I need to remove the header though, because that doesn't. Oops, shit. That doesn't count. Okay. Hello? Paste. There we go. Paste it eventually. Yeah. Like, yeah, not. Not yet. No, 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 no. Absolutely not. Okay. Where's next? These descriptions are getting shorter and shorter. But to be fair, this is an investigation, so that's described partly as the thing. The DM's just sleep program, it seems. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh no, no, no. Oh no. Oops. Oopsie daisies. And boom. That's another 50-minute sprint done. So everybody can rest, stretch, deposit their words for their productivities. I need to describe a smithy next, which is going to be fun. No, because he doesn't get it. The dead guy does not get a profile. Because why would he? But the smithy does. The smithy gets a profile. I'll probably call that too. Maybe. It's a good way to do that. Maybe I'll chuck it above the info box. That might be a good spot for it. That'd be a container. Need 8. Yes, some worries. Tiefling is all good. Container. Mid 4. Container. Row. Code. Code. That should work. That should work out pretty well. Be around the right height for it. Oh, it needs no space underneath it because it's very big. There we go. It will do itself nicely. Around there. Around in that location, I guess. Okay. I'm not looking forward to making a table of contents for this thing, because it's not very well laid out at all. Ugh. And then I have shit in the morning. Ugh. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. Oh well. Can't win them all. I think the reason I'm tired is because I actually did, like, gardening today. I actually did stuff instead of just sitting in my house. So I'm like, why am I sore? Oh yeah, because I was hauling around, like, armloads of, like, weeds. I can't use article TOC, unfortunately. Because I've been using headers that don't work for this. That will not be a useful way to lay it out, I don't think. I think that's going to be a mess. I'm going to try it. I'm going to see what happens when I do it, but I think it's going to look like an absolute disaster. Oh, that's not going to work. Actually, that's not too bad. Never mind, I can work with that. I was worried it would show up things that would look bad. It actually might not be too bad. I'll have to assess it though. Because I have a plan for how it'll work. I'm gonna try and make one of those floaty sidebars that scrolls so that you can just zip around. I think it'll actually work. I haven't used two. It does have different levels too, so it does distinguish between the H1, the H2, the H3, and the H4, which is good. I might distinguish those in other additional ways as well. I'll make it fancy. I don't want to do too much CSS, because I did CSS at the start of the stream because I needed to make the code look correct. Because it didn't. Okay. You can target the indent 0. Okay, I think I have a plan then. I think it's put somewhere. Someone has put it somewhere. I remember it being a code that was passed around, so it's probably either pinned in CSS help or it's somewhere on the codex in the CSS article. There's a floaty TOC somewhere, and I'm gonna need it because this article is nearly 7,000 words long. So it's gonna be a pain in the ass to scroll through. I'm just glad I didn't pick up the headers in the stat block, because that wasn't gonna go well. Boom! Another 15-minute sprint is on the clock. Yeehaw. Giddy up. Alright, where was I up to? Up to the engraver. Here I am. I described him differently too. I described him as something else. I said the engraver and metal worker. The West. I'm afraid too. The floating sidebar is in the official CSS guide. Excellent. I'm gonna grab that. Actually, shit, that one's not gonna work. I'm gonna need to do some extra tweaking because I have not laid out my article in a way that will be conducive to that sidebar specifically. I'm gonna have to do some like funky stuff because it's I'm gonna have to use like global content or something. Not global content, but like I have to make it go somewhere else. But that is a good sidebar thing. That's a very good sidebar thing. Unfortunately, I haven't laid out my article in a way that'll make that work because I use the full footer, and the sidebar will not go on the full footer. It'll stay on the regular content. But that is good CSS, so I'll probably have to, like, I'll steal some of it. And then I'll find someone who has the kind of thing that I'm thinking of. I'm like, please, give it to me. Town Square. When your coffee is almost done, it's still a half hour before your stream starts. Oh no! No! The coffee is done too soon. What will you caffeinate with? Ah! I don't know. Oh god. The cruel humanity. There is no more coffee left. Human. Humans are him. Yeah, more coffee. That's what you're caffeinating with. More coffee. Another liter. Another. Okay, I'm making another pot there. Ah, oh, that's too much effort. That's too much to ask for. That one might not be necessary. Might not need that one. Yeah, I'll remove that bit. Oop, blinded. Blinding. That's also not the right page. Stop it. That's a sentence. We have 1019 light edits. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, I have shortened it, and now it should be right size. Excellent. I have 679 words so far. Ah! That's not a lot, but it is a good amount. Next is the Wizard's Tower. That's gonna be fun. You finished the chapter. Hell yeah. Progress. Progress. That's solid progress. Yeah, I need to hit the Wizard's Tower. Okay. This is gonna be a bit. Southeast. Oh, I'm in the wrong folder again. There we go. There we go. Nothing to seize that. That is true, and it's hard to get a lot of words when you're doing a bunch of RPG stuff. And especially because I'm trying not to be too verbose, since the whole point is you want to be able to let the DM that runs the campaign explain it all and have their own style. But I'm just like, shit. So I have not done a whole lot of words throughout April, which is very frustrating. Aaron, you're pretty evenly matched in that department. We did a tourney duel on our stream. Oh, yesterday, I get. Yeah, today my time, yesterday your time. I missed the tourney duels, unfortunately. I wasn't on stream early enough for those. Was devastated. It was a day for you as well. Hell yeah. Yeah. Simple for one-shots, a new place can have fun. Yes. Go on. Is there a waterfall at the end of the wall? Yes, there is, but I didn't put the fog in there because I turned off that layer while I was shading a house. There is a waterfall there, though. There's a waterfall in that location. Because the way clerics acquire spells, I'm choosing today not having a cleric in the list of pre-gens. You need to know the whole list of spells to cleric. Yeah? Yes. Yes? Clerics don't have that many spells level 1, do they? They have like 4. No, they have like 2. Where's my cleric? Where's my tiefling nature cleric? She had 3 spells, and then 4 cantrips. Okay, yeah, 7 spells is quite a lot, actually. 7 spells is a decent amount of spells. Yeah. Yeah, give him some healing potions and a friendly NPC for emergencies. That's true, that's a good idea. An alchemist can sub in for healing. That makes sense. That seems completely reasonable to me. And if the player wants to tweak it to be a cleric, then they can do that. But you know, giving that to new players seems completely reasonable to me. That would work just fine, yeah. Yeah, 7 spells. Right. I've never used that. I have never in my life actually used that entire list. I think most people don't. Most people are just like, yeah, I've picked my spells. Most people don't do... maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm lazy. I don't think I actually knew that. I say with such confidence. I probably didn't actually know that. Because I've never changed my spell sheet. I leave my spells where they are. Makes my life way easier. Yeah. It's easier, you know? It's easier to just not change it. But, you know, it's fair enough. Alchemist has limited number of formulas, sorcerer's limited number of spells. Right, that's fair. That's completely reasonable. So then if you don't want to introduce the druid and cleric too many spells problem, just don't have them. Because even though it's in practice, most players don't end up really playing with that too much. Especially if the one-shot's going to be more than a couple days long in game time. Removing that option probably makes everything run way easier. And again, if they want to play with that, they can just make their own character. It's not an issue. So that makes sense to me as a thing to do. Because you're not presenting every possible character. You're giving them a limited list of, here's some ideas. Run with these. So, makes sense to me. Roofs. Fuck. How does you plural the word roof? Oh, god damn it. Please, how do you... Please, the plural. The plural is... Wait, what? No. Shit. I'm gonna Google later. To use pricing contributes to the one shot. Yeah, that's fair. If they're not, you know, if they're thinking it through, they'll get through. And also if they don't roll extremely badly, they should be able to manage it. Mostly unscathed, you know. All right, that's the end of the 15-minute sprint. So words can be deposited. I'm going to Google whether it's roofs or roofs, because apparently both are used, and I don't know. Roofs or roofs, hoofs or hooves. Roofs is an old secondary form. And it occasionally appears by analogy. Okay, but specifically in English, Australian English. Roofs or roofs. I hate this site because they just do skits, and I'm like, I want to know the answer. I just want to have the answer. So it is F. So we usually use with the F. Roofs. Cool. Goblin Cleric out. Folk Alchemist is in. Yeah! Hell yeah! That's the way. That's the way. Oh gosh. I need to figure out how to explain what's happening here with the Wizard's Tower. Yay for Rat Folk Alchemist! Woo! Did doggos say woofs or woofs? Ah, oh, jeez. Woofs. Woofs. Not woofs. Roofs. Roofs. Woofs. Woofs. Oh, God. I would say woofs, yeah. Woof, woof. Woofs. Woofs or wolves. Because you can use roofs with a VES, but no one does that. But it gives me the panic. Hence I had to check. Apparently hoofs with an FS used to be correct, and now it's hooves. Oh my god. I don't like this website because they do it in skits, and I'm like, I would like it to be simple. I'd like you to just tell me the answer. I don't need to read a skit. An unfortunate frustration of that specific site and its eccentricities. But hey, it tells me how Australian English do the spelling, so woo! It'll do. Ah, jeez. Yeah. So Paul will be able to finish the wizard's tower, and then the description of the wizard, and then that's probably it. Because I don't have to re-explain the thing with Lucia. Cool. That's good. That'd be a pain in the butt. Be a pain in the butt. They should be columned, though. Let's get them in their fancy rows. Col, draw, enter. Because that's a better way to lay that out. I have no idea if they're remotely even. They aren't even close. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. He has a lot to say. She doesn't. That's rough. I'm gonna have to go back through all of these clue hits and edit them later to make sure that they make sense and they have all the information they would have. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Deary, deary me. Just over a minute left until the last sprint of the evening, and then I will deposit words, and then we will depart. And then I will probably stay up for an extra hour like a fool, and then go to bed. Oh, jeez, I'm gonna be tired tomorrow. Not because of this, just in general. I'm gonna be tired. God, I hope this week's deliveries are easy. Sometimes they're easy, sometimes they're not. I really want easy deliveries. So, no lottery envelopes and no big boys. Just a bunch of small shit. Just the Aldi catalog, that'd be nice. We'll see. We'll see. I probably need to edit that code block, or that clue block. That's a lot of words for, not a lot to say. It's not very complicated. Alright, then day 2 starts. Alright, last 15 minutes sprint of the night. Woo! Let's get in it. Alright then. That's a noise. For 6 hours is not enough, but if I go to sleep, I risk missing my stream. Yeah, that's always an issue. Because, like, you know, you're like, I'll only nap for, like, half an hour, and then 4 hours pass. You're like, oh, shit. Oops. So that's unfortunate. Actually, when I do like edits, I prefer to keep track of it by chapter. That's completely fair. Like, for like the same reason that I haven't done any of my words until the end of stream, because it makes it easier to keep track of what I've actually written today. Slightly easier. You know, with a phone, so you can't set an alarm. Ooh. Yeah, no, that's a risk. That's a real risk. How long until your stream? Because I feel like the thing that I would suggest is like getting fresh air, going for like a walk, tends to keep me awake a little extra. So if it's like a good time of day and like there's like a decent chunk, going for a walk could be a good idea. That's just my idea. Because sometimes I get tired and I'm like, I'm gonna go for a walk. An hour later I get home, I'm like, I'm tired for a different reason now. 3 hours, and remember it's midnight. Right, sorry, I forgot where we were. I forgot what location we're all in. That's unfortunate, yeah, that's not gonna really work. Walk around the house, I guess? Window open, walk around the house, that's it. That's all I got. Those are the only options I have. Because I don't drink coffee, so I rarely suggest caffeine. Extortion. I can spell. Spelling is good. I've been drinking it lately. Right, yeah. That makes sense. It happens. Sometimes when I get really tired, I really miss iced coffee. I haven't had that in years because it used to make me feel a little bit queasy. I'm like, oh, I miss iced coffee. It was good for mornings. Alright, that should be a description that fits. Okay, that should be a description. And then she needs an introduction. That should be a description, right? Oh, it's not quite the right size. Aww. Because if I do that, it'll be close, but no cigar. That's fine. That'll work. That'll do it. That'll do it. Eyeballs. Brightness on my eyeballs. Castria. Get her full name, please. Thank you. And then I'm gonna have to edit all of those to have a anchor link. So they might not be bolded, there might be a link instead. Alright. I didn't describe their adventures well. No. Home base. Home base isn't described properly. Well, I guess they can describe it however they want, because it suits the party. Describe that as you see fit. Bro. We're down here. God, the words look so much substantial when they're in the Word document. Jared has arrived and asking Elizabeth about guns. Oh god. Okay. So I'm gonna have a great time when I show up in 10 minutes. Oh boy. I'm sure you're having a great time there, Day. Alright. Oh, that's a description, baby. He's in here like, yes, World War II had guns. Yes. I mean, you're not wrong. You're correct. This is all factual information. I mean, that's what I'm going to be doing as soon as I get in there. It's like, yes, indeed, guns. I haven't had time to go and rewatch the entirety of Forgotten Weapons. I haven't learned anything. I've learned nothing since the one time I was super into guns for like 20 minutes back in like 2017. And by super into guns, I mean I watched like 4 gun videos and went, yep, I got it. We're good. Haven't we all? I think we all have. Anyone who's done gun research has watched his channel. You didn't even know it existed. Oh dear. Oh day, poor sweet summer child. You poor sweet child. You haven't seen it. I think, to be fair, Elizabeth may have suggested it to me. I'll put that as a caveat. She may have told me it existed, which is why she and I both know about it. But don't quote me on that, I'm not sure. I'd have to ask her. It's Forgotten Weapons. That's the channel that we're talking about, where he talks about a bunch of there's just a bunch of guns. They do an episode on each gun. And so because I was doing very brief research into guns in year 12 for an assignment. And so I watched a couple episodes of his channel to understand like what kind of gun would work for the character that I was writing, and I was like, cool. And so I gave my character a Remington 8 or something. And I was like, yes! And so it's a lot of fun. I think guns are neat, I just haven't gotten into them. So, oops. And boom. That is the end of the final sprint of the evening. That I will be running at any rate. I'm not running anymore. Gee, I'm full. I'm gonna get my words. That is one sentence, but it tells me where I finished, which is good, because it means I can check that tomorrow, or today. Technically, now that it's midnight, technically it's today. I can check that in 14 hours, and continue from where I've left off. So that would be 10. That's the wrong one. I have my own little beep beep. I have my own. I get my own little beep beep on this channel. I'm allowed to have my own Kiepera for ease of access. So 1,064 words. Most of it was descriptive. I did a couple character profiles, which is neat. I'm missing... I don't think I'm missing any character profiles. Everyone's got theirs. Unless I want to give the orc one, but that would be kind of unfair to him. I mean, it'd be cool, but he doesn't actually say a whole lot, so... Ah, well. I will pause the timer. I'll close it, so there's just two bits of, Deltarune fan art just chilling. And now it's a Savla art. It's great. Okay, I need to not be on that page, because that's going to blind me a little bit. Alright, so... I will leave this up for a couple minutes so that if anyone has been lurking and has been writing and would like to deposit their words, they have the time to do so, and then at 5 past, we shall depart off to raid RPG Dinosaur Bob, as we typically do on a Sunday, because, hey, by this rate, you'll make your adjusted goal of 75k by tomorrow! Hell yeah! Hell yes! Not gonna reach just your goal at this point. Nah, at that point, you're set. At that point, you're good. That seems pretty impressive. Like, that's already very good. That's a lot of words. It's a lot of editing. Ah, oh, jeez. Ah, oh, jeez. Have I missed anything in any of the Discords while I was away? No, I have not. Aside from the gun talk. Oh, gosh. While we wait, I will remind everybody, since we will be raiding shortly, that the raid call is get ready, and that you can use channel points, toast slices, to claim the angry toast, my best emote. It's mostly editing. That's fair, but it's still very impressive. Like, raiding takes time, and actually making changes is difficult. Like, it can be hard to know what changes need to be made. It can take a little bit of time, depending on how intensely the editing is. I don't read very fast, and when I do read fast, I don't read properly. So for editing, it would take me a long time, I think. Just because I'd have to reread a sentence like 6 times to actually parse what I've written. Especially if I write very bad, which I do sometimes. Which is good, because you're a slowish writer. Maybe it means you write clean copy. Yeah, that's entirely possible. It's the trade-off. But it is still very good, impressive work to have edited 65k of your own writing. Because editing can be hard, which is why I've never done it. I have never edited in my life. I don't reread old work. It's a bad idea. Don't do it. Don't allow yourself to know that. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. Okay, I think everyone has submitted their words, so I think we're good to go. So, we will, of course, be rating. I can spell. I have it over my thing. We will be rating RPG Dinosaur Bob. So thank you all very much for coming. Hopefully you guys had like a productive time or a fun time, whichever you were here for. I hope that adding the art was remotely interesting. I don't know if anyone was actually looking at it, but I'm like, hey, it's neat to have. Neat. It added something, because it looked really boring with just the timer. So I'm like, hey, art. I'll add more to that folder so that it's more stuff on repeat. But yeah, thank you all for coming. Hopefully you all had a good time. Hopefully you all have a lovely day and that you get everything done that you want to get done and that you have fun while doing it. I will see you all around in the future. Goodbye. Bye, everybody. Get ready. Sure was.